Hey guys, and welcome back to today's channel. So I know I don't really start some of my videos with hacking up or like an intro sometimes already on the horse, which is today's video. Today we have a lesson. This is a big group lesson. We were supposed to get into jumping, but we'll see why that didn't ever happen. So we didn't get to do that much, but we did get to do a lot of pole work, which really helped me and Onyx with like our groundwork and our footing. So basically I was walking both ways a lot there. Then I picked up my trot because obviously we are going to do some trotting too before we get into cantering and pole work and all that. We want to really make sure he's stretched out fully. So here are a couple people from the group. We kind of all just formed a line, but it did start to get a bit messy because I think there were 4 or 5 people in this group lesson. I think there were 5 altogether, and I was one of those 5. And like I said, we were just doing pole work, and we were supposed to get into jumping later. That's what I was told. That never happened. So anyway, we tried it around both ways. I went over that green pole, and then we did a whole lot of more trotting and that pole a couple more times. So we picked up a nice canter, and he picked it up really nicely. So something is like, obviously I'm going to be doing some stuff and then having some stuff clipped out because I'm not making you sit here for a while. But this is a pretty short and sweet vlog. And you'll know why by the title. And then we cantered and a little zoomed in. We did this walk pole, and this is where I got kicked out. Anyway, I continued on because I was not getting kicked out. So my horse was already half awake, half alive. So we continued on and did lots of pole work by ourselves. I don't really care what you think, but I'm not just ending that there because I got kicked out for going the wrong way. The whole entire reason is because I went the wrong way. But I'm sorry my horse does not work on one rein. So, like I said, I continued on and did all the pole work I wanted because no one was telling me to not. So here's another person from the lesson named Car. I don't know if that stands for Carly, Charlotte, I don't really know. Regular Car. But here's a little canter GoPro and a little pole work segment. So right there we kind of did have a bit too turned. And then here's the last person in our lesson because you saw all of them now. And I did those nicely. We went through the cones really nicely. Then we went over this pole because it was just singular. So we just did it in a canter. And this really did truly help with alignment and everything. It's going to be really amazing. So we did it again just to try to get some more straight. And then I was like, okay, fine. People really want me to leave. So I just did some more walking to cool them down because I'm not leaving on that note and just going to not walk my horse out. So, like I said, I really don't know why people, like, I literally went the wrong way. But I was just changing my direction. So you'll see some of my clips right now just walking around, just stretching his legs out. Everyone else was walking when I did this, so like you cannot be telling me that I have to leave when people are doing the same thing. I will definitely have a lesson one day that is with a real good instructor where I do not get kicked out. Maybe this will be an end to group lessons altogether. I think that should definitely be end. So basically, sorry this video was pretty short. I really just wanted to make it, and it was all like 24 minutes, and then I really had to get more stuff out of there because I did a lot of chatting on why I should be kicked out and why.